Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my Afterthoughts review of The Saddle Row Review. It wasn't the greatest episode, but I kind of liked it. It was funny, so yo-ho. And congratulations to you, Rarity, for opening yet another boutique. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I must admit, I was really hard on this episode the first time. It's like, I think it's one of these. If you don't take it too seriously, it can be a lot of fun. But if you start taking it seriously, then it kind of gets, not to be fun anymore. Because, yeah, like when I heard that pony say, it's like, oh, clothing made out of spoons, I envisioned, clothing made of spoons. So, people just wearing spoons. It's like, that's a terrible idea. So... But ultimately, that's not what they did. Maybe that was the sub-lesson of that. Well, it's like, yeah, that first idea was kind of bad, but maybe it's, the spark of a different idea that might be good. But then again, you would think that ponies would have something like that to begin with. And of course, again, this is exactly why, in some ways, to me, it's like I didn't enjoy this episode at first, because I'm just being pulled off track by that. But, it's one of those things that just don't take it too seriously, and it'll be fun. At the very least, it was a different way to do this than the last opening of the boutique, and that was certainly a good thing. I mean, it still honestly has a little bit of a reality television show vibe. It's like, oh, we see something happen, and then they go and they tell us what they really think about it and stuff. And at first, that kind of annoyed me, but you know what? This was an okay way to do this, and it was pretty cool. I mean, a lot of that stuff did catch me off guard, because it did feel like sometimes the characters were a little out of character. But at the same time, they still are in character. But I can't help but comment on, it's like, Applejack lied to us. She's agreeing with Rainbow Dash. It's like, oh, it's like only Twilight could make a dance remix out of Sweeping. It's like, it's not even catchy. But then we cut to the shot of them actually enjoying it. So Applejack told a lie. No. Of course. Even though, yeah, she is the element of honesty, she's allowed to lie once in a while. So that's fine. But it's still kind of odd, though. But still, overall, there was a lot of good jokes here. It was pretty funny. I definitely don't think it's as funny as some people are going on about and stuff. But overall, this episode was okay. I liked it. Yeah, I don't think this is the best episode of the season so far. I mean, it could be, but I haven't really given it too much thought. But I definitely don't think this is like the greatest episode ever. It's okay. If you really wanted to slip into analyst mode, there's a lot of things I can keep going into, but I'm not so sure if I want to do that in this case. It is definitely a fun episode, and it was pretty good, and its moral was unusual moral, but I think a good one. Your friend is trusting you to solve this in the best way that you can, so trust yourself and just go and deal with it. Yeah, I mean, I've been in the situation where, yeah, I would just go and ask my boss, a question, but a lot of times that's not possible, and sometimes, I'm on my own, I gotta figure this out for myself, and you just gotta go do it, so that's sort of the lesson here. In slightly more nicer terms, to be honest. It's like, yeah, sometimes you just gotta trust yourself, you can figure out this problem, and whatever you decide, I'm sure Rarity will be happy with it and stuff. And I think that was an unusual lesson, but I think a very good one, and I like it. This one was fun. It was not, it was definitely more fun than when I first saw it. After watching it a couple times, definitely warming up to this episode. It's okay. I like it. And it was certainly nice to have an episode that featured all of the main six, and the focus was on the main six. And it, I think everything that it tried to do, it pulled it off pretty well. And in the end, this was a fun, lighthearted episode, and I liked it. So, yo-ho. So that is the end of my Afterthoughts review of The Saddle Row Review. This is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.